Joe Alessi, who plays Kel, is with me now. Gosh,
I've never seen my head so big.
This is quite a large screen, quite a large screen. What a tough role. What a really tough... Did you have any qualms at all?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I talk about being thrown into the deep end,
I know,
you know.
I know.
But it's not just another acting job. It comes with a responsibility.
Absolutely, of course.
And so to raise awareness of this issue of male sexual abuse. So yeah, and I work very closely with Survivors Manchester, which is a great charity.
They are a wonderful charity
Yeah.
and they do an amazing job. And you're absolutely right. This is where, of course, we're watching Coronation Street and we, you know, there's these amazing stories that we see all of the time. But this is very important, and you've got to, you know, this is the thing, you've got to get it right. It's quite a lot of pressure. A
lot of pressure, absolutely, and a lot of pressure to get it right. And so, but, you know, researching the subject, you know, you come across some shocking statistics.
Yeah, yeah.
It was reported there's 12,000 men last year were raped.
Jeez, 12,000.
And that's a conservative estimate because those are reported cases.
Exactly, and I know that people, sadly, they don't. And
Absolutely.
monsters don't look like monsters.
No.
That's the thing. I mean, you know, to everyone else, he appears to be this really genial, kind fella. You know,
Absolutely.
there he is, he's come back into her life and it's all, you know, it's all going well.
Absolutely.
She thinks.
Yes.
And yet there's this terrible, terrible dark side.
Absolutely, and it's important to get that across as well, that, you know, a lot of these people are just very normal people.
Appear to be, that's
absolutely,
it.
They're not monsters. They're not the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
Indeed,
you know. And it's so you can't play it like a pantomime villain.
No, you can't, because actually that doesn't do anybody who's unfortunately been victims.
Absolutely, it cheapens it.
Yeah, I know. So hard tightrope for you.
Absolutely.
So any idea how long you're going to be in Corrie? Do we know, or you can't tell us?
I don't know. I have no idea. It is open-ended. Of course, with the character I'm playing, it is finite.
Of course, we know he's got to. He's got to.
I'll never be a regular on Coronation.
No.
Yeah, my role will be. Yeah. Will come to an end at some point.
It will, but not before there's an awful lot of fallout. I think it's going to be.
There's going to be a lot of fallout.
Very difficult. And like you said, you're working with Survivors Manchester, and that's a great thing to do.
Charity,
and it will help.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah.
Tell your mum it's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
It will help. It will actually help people, which is a great thing.
Well, and it shows the importance of soaps like Coronation Street. You know, during the David Platt rape storyline, the charity received a 1,700% increase in helpline calls, which goes to show that the storylines like this have a great responsibility.
They do.
If it can coax men to come out.
And talk about it.
Especially working class men who are very reluctant normally to talk about these things.
Of course.
It's all for the good.
How do you prepare for a big story like this? What did you do to try and get into the right mind frame?
The thing was that what really helped me, at least at the beginning of the storyline, when I started filming everything, was the fact that I kind of find myself in Alina's situation. You know, when I came here, when I moved to the UK, I kind of, came with big dreams and with, I just wanted to work for a better future and earn money, and that's it. So I was a bit naive, I wouldn't think that, I need to sign a contract or I need to know about those people more. So at the beginning, at least, I kind of got back to what I lived before and my experience. But then after that, I was doing loads of research, like I was looking at documentaries, and also in my first day at Corrie, we had a meeting with the Salvation Army team and with a victim of modern slavery. And yeah, they helped me so much, like giving me more information and more details, and hearing everything about someone that was actually in this situation.
Well, as you say, I mean, you had £300 in your pocket, didn't you, when you first came to the UK, and you actually got a job then in a pizza restaurant, which is where you were when you went for the audition for Corrie. So it's happened so quickly, and it's been such a positive outcome for you. But you can see how it is easy to become a victim of this.
It is, to be honest. Actually, when I came here the first week, someone told me, a friend of mine, she was like, come here, I'm gonna find you a job. So I started to work like for 5 days on a construction site. I was cleaning and all that. So, and without contract, without nothing. At least they didn't take my passport. I think my family would knew that, hey, be careful with that. So my family knew about, you know, what can happen. So I was lucky with that. I was lucky that my family was informed.
Yeah.
But in the same time, you know, I just took the chance and I just went, yeah, it's a job, I'm going, I'm going to take it.
Of course.
Well, Lucy Fallon, who plays Bethany, joins me now. It's lovely to see you. Really good to see you. Gosh, what a storyline.
I know.
Goodness me. Do you think she really does love him? Because I think she trusted him enough with her secrets. But
Yeah.
do you think she loves him?
To be honest, I think what has happened is obviously Bethany has been through a lot in the last couple of years, and I think that obviously she works with Daniel at the bistro, and he's really been there for her. He's helped her with her writing, and I think that what has happened is really accidental. Bethany's not a bad person. She would never want to hurt him or hurt Sinead. But yeah, I think that she has properly fallen in love with him.
She has. And then, of course, there'll be the guilt as well.
Yes.
That's all happening. So we've got a little sneaky preview of what's to come. Have a look.
Is everything okay?
Sinead found a lump.
Oh, no, Daniel, I'm so sorry. Here's me going on about that stupid article.
Don't be ridiculous. You can't tell anyone.
No, promise I won't. Yesterday was so magical. It's so sad. I can't bear it. How can you bear it?
Denial, that helps.
Oh, it's a shame. It really is. It's very, very sad.
Yeah, it's awful. It really is. And the crew and Katie and Rob have just been amazing, really amazing in the whole storyline.
Really tough one to do, and you've got to get it right. That's the thing. It's exactly the same when you did the storyline about grooming. You've got to get that right because that's actually happening to people.
Yeah, and I think that is what is so important, especially because Corrie does it so well, and you know we tackle issues that are happening in real life and in people's lives, and we raise loads of awareness, and I think that that's amazing.
No, absolutely. And what I love about it is it's done from the characters.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to tackle this issue now and it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, like this storyline has been going on for a long, long time. The storyline that you did went on for a long, long time.
Yeah, it did.
It wasn't just something here, and obviously the ramifications of it are still happening.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a vulnerable kid.
Yeah,
you know,
she is, and I think that's another reason why she's fallen for Daniel is because she is so vulnerable and he has really been there for her.
You're leaving the street. Not for a while, we've got you for a little while yet. When will we, is it next year kind of thing?
Yeah, so end of Jan I will leave Corrie, but then I'll be on screen maybe till March.
Right, so we'll see for a little while.
Yeah.
That'll be hard.
Oh, it's going to be...
It'll be hard. It's a hard decision to make, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there, when I've left, I've been there for 5 years, and it just kind of feels like the right time. I'm going to miss everybody so much. It's I can't even properly think about it because I'll just be upset.
Get upset, I know.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous. We'll just see what happens.
No, absolutely. I think it's a really good idea to do that.
Yeah.
Spread your wings, see what's out there. Hopefully, get them to keep the door open. Should you so wish to come back? If it's if it's a storyline and you think, wow, you know, because when you think about it, acting in things like Coronation Street. It is amazing. I mean, the opportunities you get are astonishing.
I know, and I've literally had the best time. When I feel like it's quite cliche and a bit cringe when people say we are like a family, but we really are.
No, I've seen it for myself. You absolutely are.
And
you know.
yeah, I am going to be devastated, but hopefully they'll all keep me in the group chats.
They will.
And things.
I'm sure they will. You don't lose touch with people like that. It just doesn't happen. You two, you stay together, don't you, when you're filming?
We're flatmates now. Yeah.
Well, almost husband and wife.
Almost
really.
husband and wife. Yes. But I get the good deal because RULA arrives with trunks, nothing to do with the elephant bit. She arrives with, you know, drapes and candles.
They're called wraps,
and cushions, wraps, call it what you like. She decorates. And I arrive with a backpack without a dog in it. And she likes to cook and clean. Oh,
well,
and I like to sit down.
No, you like to cook.
Perfect.
And regale me with your funny experiences. I have to say, we laugh
great audience.
an awful lot.
Yeah, it is weird, this time of our lives, that we've found each other.
Yes.
Isn't that great, though? Because you always think to yourself that you make your pals, you know, either at school or at university or college or work or whatever, and it's brilliant when you get older and you meet a soulmate or you meet somebody you just click with, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Although she can be quite scary.
Yeah.
You know, because she's so clever.
Very.
She really is.
Very.
Lots and lots
Onwards.
of different levels.
Onwards, we'll start
Are you
talking.
enjoying Corrie, though, the two of you? I mean, because your characters are really good. They're really fun.
We've got a bit coming up soon, which is the two. We haven't had much together.
Yeah.
We've got a bit coming up soon. But, yes, for me, it's kind of like coming home because, you know, Jack wrote episode 13.
He did, your
my
late
late husband.
yeah.
Yep. And he told me that Tony Warren rang him up after the first episode and said, "What do you think?" And Jack said, "It's brilliant." And he said, "Never mind you, what does your mother think?" And that's the excitement of that first seeing people who talk like us.
Yeah.
Ina in the shop, packing them in lumps in a bag. And it's bringing...
Really fast. When you watch the old one, it's really quick, isn't it?
So fast.
Yeah, really fast.
Yeah. And so, you know, it's like I just changed agents when I got this job. And she said to me, "How do you feel about this?" I said, "I feel great.
Yeah.
Let's go for it." And to be nominated as Best Newcomer after 52 years in the business is
that for Inside Soap, your
it's
Best
like
Newcomer?
giving My Little Pony to Lester Piggott, isn't it? You know, it's just extraordinary.
Back to animals, you...
Horses, yes, horses, they're good. Carry on.
Looking at those pictures of you back in Corrie, oh my goodness, Nikki. I mean, I remember all of those storylines. I remember you first coming into the show and your friendship then with Tina O'Brien.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually really lovely looking back, and that's how I feel. I can only imagine how you must feel watching it.
Do you know, it's amazing because quite a lot of the clips that people do show, I'm like, oh my God, I do remember, but I don't remember. It's so long ago, and it's so lovely to see them all. It really, really is lovely.
I mean, you probably still get people talking to you about Coronation Street and about...
Yeah, and in all honesty,
really?
I get, if in the street, I get 50% of people shouting Candice and 50% shouting Maxine.
Really?
So, yeah, it's still quite a lot of people do reference me as Candice rather than Maxine.
It just shows you, though, the impact that you had on such a big soap. Would it be something that you could go potentially back to?
Well, at the moment, I am definitely with Hollyoaks for a while, but Coronation Street will always have such a special place in my heart. I love it, and I love the people, and I just loved every second of it. So, for me, I mean, I love where I am. I love Hollyoaks. I love Maxine, but I do love Corrie as well. And yeah, it's one of those, I couldn't answer that.
No, I get it. I get it.